Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some news. So, do another news video. Done a wrestling earlier, so if you want to check that one out, check it out. We're going to talk about some NFL here to start off. So, Aaron Rodgers was on the Pat McAfee show today. So he was on the McAfee show today, and he said this: I'll set it straight from the jump. I'm in a different phase of my life. I'm 41 years old. I'm in a serious relationship. I have personal commitments I've made, and people in my inner circle battling difficult stuff. To make a commitment to a team is a big thing. I'm open to anything and attached to nothing. Retirement could still be a possibility. I told every single team, it ain't about the money. I said I'd play for $10 million. Big Ben Roethlisberger was on the show saying I was waiting around for the Vikings. That's not accurate. I don't know. I feel like I'm done with Aaron Rodgers stuff. Like, honestly, I don't know. It's like, if you want to sign somewhere, just do it, man, or just retire. Saying just enough to keep suspense, but not say what he means. He's moving like a female in his 40s. I feel like he kind of loves the attention, man. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna make a commitment to a team. Well, then retire then. Like, I feel like a fucking waste of time. Like, I know he probably has personal commitments and people battling difficult stuff, but dude, you might as well retire if you're not going to make a commitment. So, per your report, Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert remains a name to watch on the trademark as the draft approaches, per Schultz report. Interested teams believe Philadelphia will be open to future picks if they don't receive 2025 draft capital. Goddard could also be seeking a new contract. If they do trade him, if he's on the trademark and they trade, I felt the Patriots maybe could be a team to watch. Maybe Cleveland, Carolina, some of those teams can maybe be teams to watch that I feel like would be desperate. I mean, well, not Cleveland. I mean, they have Njoku. So, per report, the Browns signing of Joe Flacco, they won't stop them from potentially drafting a quarterback in the draft. GM Andrew Berry said via Mary Kay Cabot. We'll see. I mean, the sky is blue. I mean, Flacco's not going to be the future, obviously. He's just going to be maybe a backup for them, or maybe star, be a mentor to a young quarterback if they draft one. I mean, Shedeur Sanders would be a huge reach at number 2, in my opinion. Maybe they'll draft one, maybe with one of their other picks. We'll see. So, there's some rumors the hashtag Raiders could look to trade quarterback Aiden O'Connell for a day 3 pick, according to Vic Taffer. How would this dude even have trade value? Dude, I wouldn't even trade him for a bag of fucking chips. So, Ashton Genty says he saw what Saquon Barkley did with the Eagles this season and thinks he can be the next running back to do that. It's good to have confidence, but I mean, I don't know who's going to go again. Who's going to get drafted to, kind of depends. The Commanders, we are Commanders, are close to finalizing a $3 billion deal to build a stadium in D.C. at their old RFK site. The plan is for it to be ready by the 2030 regular season. Yeah, it's going to take 5 years. It's going to take a while to tear down and, reroute. Cam Ward. He lists his top 4 receivers in the NFL. Calvin Ridley. Jamar Chase. Justin Jefferson. Treylon Burks. Okay. I wonder which team is drafting him then. This dude's a troll. You can tell where he's going. Per report, Aaron Donald has reportedly filed a restraining order against a woman that has been harassing, threatening, and stalking his family. That's been threatening and stalking his family for several years. He insisted it in his petition. He's never met the woman, who he believes is between 30 and 40 years old, but he stated she nonetheless sent him packages, gifts, and messages repeatedly. Donald wrote the docs that Janelle Anwar recently threatened his 3-year-old son's life in a Google chat. Threatening a 3-year-old? I mean, people are fucking weird. Per report, UNC running back Omarion Hampton is viewed by many as a lock to go in the first round of the draft per Tony Pollin. The "We Are Commanders" bum 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 bum, and Broncos are among the teams being linked to Hampton. I think he could be a first rounder for sure. I think he should. But I think he should be. Him and Genty are probably the two most likely to go first round. Even though there's some running backs I think could be first round talent that might not go in the first round. He's got to be one of them that will go for sure. The Raiders are, in quote, seriously considering drafting offensive tackle Armand Membu at pick number 6. I mean, they need offensive line, but they need a running back because they had the worst. I think the worst rushing attack last year. I don't know if I don't know, maybe they pick offensive line, but I think this is too early for Armand Membu. Or Membu. Cam Ward said it. He's going number 1. So yeah, that's all the news there for NFL. So talking about some NBA here. So Domantas Sabonis talked about the Sacramento Kings. Said the biggest thing is that we need a point guard. Well, gee, you had didn't they? They had De'Aaron Fox, but you traded him. Remember you traded Tyrese Halliburton? And probably performs better in the playoffs than Sabonis. So the Phoenix Suns, Matt Ishbia, he's got a message for you Phoenix Suns fans. I promise you, we will win championships. Championships. Okay, man. He's promising championships. He ain't promising one. He's promising more. Yeah, okay, man. So Adam Silver on the McAfee show today said he said ratings picked up in the second half. I think you saw tremendous competition around the league. Healthy stars, a trade that attracted a lot of attention. A bunch of things happened in the league, and that generated a lot of interest. A trade that attracted a lot of attention is the most rigged comment he's ever made. Wow, he sacrificed a franchise for ratings. Oh wow, shocker. Superstar goes to the biggest market in the NBA. Yeah, ratings, of course, they're going to go up. Yeah, he was probably behind the freaking trade. But he says he didn't have a role in the Luka trade. No. He said no. The commissioner doesn't have the right to block a trade. I mean, but didn't they block that trade? Remember Chris Paul trade to the Lakers? It was blocked. But this is a bit bullshit. He proceeded to talk about how the ratings went post All-Star break. Okay, they go up. I mean, I guess they probably go up every year because the NFL season ends. But hey, NBA ratings ain't probably as good as they used to be. Jeff Teague said Klay Thompson's all-time resume can be compared to Dwayne Wade. So Vernon Maxwell said this: when's the last time Utah drafted a black player? Do that. They always send the white boys over here. Here we go with the race thing again. Why is it all about race in sports? I don't care if a player's white or black or what race they are. I care if they're a good basketball player. Oh, you look at the Bulls. Okay, dude, they have a pretty bunch of teams have white players. Who cares? People bring this up are just weird. And okay, I guess if you want to talk about that. Okay, 5 of the last 6 players they drafted are black. But I don't care. They literally drafted Isaiah Collier. Swear, old heads just talk down on anything with basketball nowadays. So the Clippers, they used Ben Simmons as Nikola Jokic for their scout team at practice. Okay, man. I thought this was freaking sin table. So Rashad McCants says the duo of Nikola Jokic and Russell Westbrook scares him more than the pairing of Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry. Russell Westbrook in 2025. Okay? I swear, man, these podcasts just say the most outlandish stuff just to get views. That's why I don't watch most of these podcasts, because they say shit for views and don't give you real analysis like I do. I give you real analysis and real talk. I don't come on here to just say random shit for views like most of these podcasts. Like, who watches this shit genuinely? Okay, sure, Nikola Jokic scares me, but Russell Westbrook, come on, dude. Jimmy Butler's more scary than fucking Russell Westbrook. I feel like he honestly just means Jokic and say fucking Russell Westbrook for clicks. Like, what years he think it is? He think this is prime Westbrook? 7 seed Warriors are favored Rockets to win their series. An anonymous NBA executive hosts the Mavericks. They keep Nico in charge. It's always good to have a desperate GM out there. Rob Pelinka, we know it's you, buddy. Lou Will thinks Michael Beasley will beat KD in a one-on-one. Okay, man. Lou Will also said the Heat fans, they're front runners. Know some fan base that they are legitimate front runners. They only show up when things are going well. Okay. Nico Harrison. He spoke to the media a few days ago and he said, there's no regrets on that Luka trade. Part of it is doing the best thing for the Mavs. He has no regrets because he's an idiot. And the Dallas Mavericks CEO, Rick Welts, he reportedly compared the Luka trade to the Lakers, to the Warriors trading Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut in 2012. Comparing Monte Ellis to Luka. Okay, man. Bradley Beal reportedly had an issue with Mike Budenholzer telling him to play like Drew Holiday. Oh no, a 2-time champion that plays his role. No, don't want to play like that. Josh Kroenke denies the report that he's unwilling to trade Michael Porter. The Suns are expected to work with KD and his business partner Rich Kleiman to find his next landing spot. But yeah, that's all the NBA really here to talk about. And there's 2 more things. So Damian Lillard, he's cleared of his deep vein thrombosis and he's no longer on blood thinning medication. Sources tell ESPN he's out for game 1 Saturday against Indiana. He'll have a period of time to resume his contact workouts and ramp up for return. Thank God he's off his no longer on those blood thin medications. Remarkable man, clear from that blood clot just over 3 weeks, and we'll see when he returns in the playoffs. The Kings, Monty McNair, he's out as GM. They mutually parted ways after 5 seasons. They went 48-34 in 2023, snapped a record 16-year drought to make the playoffs. But he is out. and they are expected to hire NBA executive Scott Perry as their new general manager. He spent 3 months with the Kings in 2017 before leaving for the Knicks. He started his executive career in 2000 with Detroit, and they're finalizing a deal. So, Scott Perry, Sacramento Kings reuniting with him as their next general manager. But yeah, that's all the NFL and NBA news I want to talk about here. So, yeah, tonight's I'm Malcolm Light. Peace. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more on National.